We got the new MacBook Air 15-inch here, and it's pretty much the same thing as the 13-inch. And when the 13-inch was released, I got a lot of comments and questions asking if the base model would hold up for video editing, doing 4K footage, GoPro footage, and other motion graphics stuff, so I decided to get this 15-inch base model at $1,300. I spent the day with it yesterday editing a bunch of videos and projects that I had backed up, and all I can say is no. This is not a good video editing machine for someone using more than a few tracks of 4K. Maybe you could get away with it if you're using just 1080p footage, but that's kind of long in the past now. But what this machine is great for is the other 50-60% of computer users out there who just need something easy, something to do web surfing, hold their photo albums, keep track of their iTunes. And if you're in the Apple ecosystem, the upcoming OS Sonoma is really going to make everything look very similar and keep the continuity of your Apple experience going. I mentioned the 15-inch screen because it is really nice having more screen real estate. I was kind of getting addicted to that. It's just easier on your eyes, you can have more apps open. And one of my favorite things about Sonoma were these little widgets that you can now place around your desktop. And these widgets look exactly like your iPhone widgets. Popping over to your laptop now will feel exactly the same. I also think this would be a great starter computer for people entering the Apple ecosystem and migrating from Windows or just their old Intel machines. These M2 chips really fly. They are just so fast compared to that old style Intel chip. And one last thing for why this is a great laptop for the masses is that the battery life on this thing is insane. I was editing all day for about 6-7 hours. It only went down to 63%, so it's pretty spot on with what Apple is saying about getting 15 to 18 hours of battery life, which is really nice. One less thing to worry about. Where I did start to see some problems having this base model though was when I was video editing and trying some gaming. For the intense gamers out there, you are definitely going to feel the throttling of the processor when stuff gets a little too crazy. For video editing, once I started adding 3-4 tracks of 30-minute long 4K footage, it felt like I was running an old Intel iMac again from 2012. It got very chunky and exports were super long, and I just did not have the patience for that anymore. If you're still on the fence and you don't know which one to get, one thing you do know is that in 6 months we're going to be seeing M3 chips, and then another year you're going to be seeing the M3 chips in this exact machine. So this is the game that we play with Apple. They need to have new releases every year, and with new technological advancements, it's pretty easy for them to find a couple features to really embellish on. One way I look at buying these things and using these machines for work is that I'm just leasing this for the year. I'm just leasing it for this gig. And I'm going to sell it back when I don't need it anymore or when it's time to just upgrade for some more power, like if I've expanded my hobbies. So if you're happy with that MacBook Air 13-inch, you just want a little more screen size, check out that Apple return and buyback policy, and maybe you can get one of these 15 inches for even cheaper than $1,300. And if you're in the educational sector, which is a very loose term they use, you can get it even cheaper for $100 off. So definitely check out that and get creative with how and who you're educating the world with these Apples with. So I hope that helps you get some eyes on this new MacBook Air base model and answer that burning question, can it edit? If you're going to do something creative like video editing or motion graphics, you're going to definitely need to pay to play with this stuff. So good luck, and I hope to see you at the next one. Take care.